You understand? I can put any thing I want to
That's what
in
I'm
the 1, 2,
telling
3,
you.
4, 5, 6.
That's what I'm saying.
So you as a consumer, you gonna watch this?
Not consumer.
As I'm saying, as somebody watching my platform, if I put 85 South in number 6, and that shit it ain't even came out yet. You just said that.
I said the hard numbers, the demographics behind the scenes. Okay, when there's value to every viewer. There's an ad company that wants to sell something to every person that clicks on the 85 South podcast, Netflix show.
You're looking at it in a small
I'm
scope.
looking at how Netflix looking at it. They're selling that data, bro. Does Netflix own that content or y'all own it?
What content?
That y'all did for them? Did they pay y'all for it?
I might as well enjoy yourself. You know your car getting broke into tonight.
So will it be on the 85 app? I guess is my question at some point. And give Chappelle $40 million because they're saying, listen, we want to own this. We don't want to play the game where you own it, and we want to give you 40 and we want it. Is that okay?
Do you believe that?
That's what's being reported.
That
and
shit
even
ain't
with
real.
Kevin Hart.
Who would report that? Think about how it works.
Netflix?
Why would they want to do that?
Because they don't want you to be unreasonable and think it's a $40 million number on a comic without it being ownership on their side.
They don't just pull numbers
I
out
don't
their
know that, and I got deals everywhere.
No, but the way that you say it, you're going to mislead people and make them think that they just...
Tell me what I said that misleads.
That they gave that man that money?
Nah, come on, man. They know what I'm talking about in business.
They don't give nobody shit.
You think that, I'm talking about why they came and offered him $40 million. Anybody that's below that standard, don't watch this show.
You got to understand that ain't... We don't even know if that's the number.
Whatever the number is, we know they're interested in owning the content on that platform because I hear comics time and time again speak to that. Big comics speak to, the reason why the front end is so much is because they're interested in owning it and not showing the numbers. Not even giving you real data as to what it done. You on the business side,
I am,
bro. I'm talking
but that's what I'm trying to get you to understand, bro. Listen to this, Loon.
Demographics and things.
Fuck the numbers. That's what, dude, you're not listening.
Yeah, I'm never saying the numbers. That's why on YouTube and things, you can't have fake views and certain things because they auditing this because they're selling ads against it. So what happens is Netflix is taking that hard data that they're telling you is useless. And it's unfortunate that you were this high in the business and thinking this data is useless when this data is so important.
You're not even hearing what I'm saying.
Hear me. I'm listening. Go ahead.
They give a what you watching on there, or they want you to have this account?
Who?
The company.
Hell yeah.
You think they give a what you watch? They don't.
Fucking right, I do.
You can have a Netflix account and never watch nothing. You don't watch Netflix every day.
I think there's extreme value in what is actually being watched on Netflix. To feel like we win. When black people, we're slaves of symbols.
No, we're not. We gotta stop thinking like that.
No, this is the proof, bro. We spend all our money in the consumer market.
Who believe? Why?
Google it. Why? Because we're slaves of symbols. So what I'm saying is we're slaves to the consumer market and symbolisms.
I don't believe that.
Tell me how. Give me something, some indicator that says we're not.
Because there is no we.
They spend billions of dollars on weave every year. Black women do.
That's their business.
Of course that's their business, but I'm telling you that they don't need weave. They buy, this is fake hair, horse hair, some bullshit.
That's what they want.
Of course, but
it's free will.
You ain't listening to me.
Yes, I am. You can't be a hypocrite on the platform.
I ain't a hypocrite.
Yes, you are. Because you just said we slaves, and you the one bought all them chains.
If I was a hypocrite, I'd say y'all.
You said we.
That mean I'm not a hypocrite.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's not. But what I'm saying is,
if I say we, that mean I'm not a hypocrite. If I say y'all, that mean I'm separating from y'all.
Well, why are you yelling at them?
Who's yelling?
But when you saying we are slaves, people gonna hear that and be like, "What the f is you talking about?"
No, they're not.
No, but what I'm saying is, there is no way to universally speak for all black people.
Who said that?
What I'm saying is, like, you can't say they spend $1 billion on weed.
I think do you got a phone or Google?
Yeah.
You need to spend some time on it.
If black women stop spending money on weed, what would happen?
Well, nothing if they have no direction with what to do, and if us as black men don't accept them with their natural hair.
Okay, so if black men
So
stop
this is
buying,
the overall problem. Again, we are slaves. This is what I keep.
Now niggas want to loon me to death. Salute, Loon.
Yeah,
Salute.
exactly.
It's my man, Loon.
That's my man too.
Both Loons. Old Loon, new Loon, both Loon.
Okay.
Yeah,
All ops must know it's up there and it's stuck there, nigga. When it's up there, man, it's stuck there. Shut up.
But y'all don't give that. Y'all give take care of the business. And then these dudes, they all is tycoons. So, you know, me, if I'm not careful, this could slip away. You know? So I gotta be, you know, I'm paying attention because I got all these deals, bro. You gotta think, I don't even got a co-host. I got the same deals everybody else got with the same ad companies. I got it all. I got audio deals, video deals, Patreon deal. I got prize picks. I got the same things across the board, right? So I gotta maintain that outlet without even a co-host. So my intensity is through the roof. Yeah, and that's why we finna talk about just the whole them together, all of that, then hit him solo. It's like, bro, you gotta, for me, I'm out on the island with this, like, trying to figure it out, which is working. I'm doing well, bro, in every aspect of this, but I'm cognizant that, like now, we're talking about your boy. What's up, G? Look,
Jeremiah Phillips,
18 months ago, popping. I got to keep having good conversation. Like this one, like when I sit with 50 Cent, like when I sit with all these, I got to have these, got to be.
man, you been talking to 50?
No, I got him on the calendar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got him on the calendar now.
Yeah, I ain't hollered at 50 yet.
Yeah,
I had brief interactions with him. Yeah. He came to a couple shows.
I know he.
Yeah, he most definitely got to.
Yeah.
He got to come in here and talk some shit with us.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
I hope we get the right version of 50 Cent. Though.
I got
like a lot of now when they get 50 on the show, they be wanting to hear the businessman.
Yeah.
I need to hear that from the street because his street knowledge just as good
as the
business side. Like they want to talk bit. That used to, you know, them little clips he used to drop on World Star. I'm like, see, you know what's wrong with you? You always be waiting on others to do something. What's wrong with you? Grown ass man, you got 2 legs and 2 feet. Get your like that type of shit. Like him, they might not choose the best words, but I find the motivation and inspiration and all types of shit. Like just from the culture, bro.
Yeah,
like that moment at the end of one of them, I think it's the Hey Ma video. Jim Jones just come out in the full length fur, reach in the coat pocket, pull out big wad of money. Like as a young in that turned me up.
Yeah,
that's really with my psychology of how I wanted this to go. Like, oh, you could be a and still get that paper.
Yeah.
Like that bird, man. Like all that, I like, now that I'm grown and I look back, all that stunting that he did in them rhymes, that was a specific version. Like, that's tailored for me. Like, you don't have to do it like a rapper do it, but the motherfucker that's trying to inspire you to get some more, you really got to be able to take the message from that. I still love to see shit like that.
Me too.
Like, I love when Sexy Red be out and then she pull her stacks out. You get what I'm saying? Like most people think she just being ignorant, but you think like when you know what she doing, she know how she's really talking to people who don't have that platform. And I don't mean to say that she's ignorant. I'm just saying, you know,
that's the perception. Yeah. Right. Yeah, but no, we relate to that. Yeah, that turn us up. Like
you gotta see it. Some shit
yeah,
see.
Man.
Like all the talk and all that. Motherfuckers be wanting to see, okay, I did this and I got that paper. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta see it.
And with 50, man, I think he's a valuable asset to the culture for real. Like,
hell yeah, he's valuable.
Yeah, that nigga, man. I'm talking about he go to talking and it's like, oh.
His impact was crazy when he came out. And there's just the whole allure of him being shot that many times. People just wanted to hear what he had to say.
Yeah.
Like he was gonna drop a message from the other side.
Yeah. It
was a hell.
He had a hell of a allure.
Yeah, man.
Then he played into a bulletproof vest.
And he ain't let us down yet.
He showed like he ain't went out bad once.
He ain't let us down yet. Even the public shit, you know, that be considered like business. flops or failures, but it's like that's just part of the game, man. He's still up.
He ain't went out bad.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, he and to had win against Giants.
Yeah.
Cause he challenged Jay and them still to this day. Did it.
Yeah.
I ain't buying
He
out
fought
for
for that
none of
spot.
them, man.
He fought for that spot because he was like, y'all just gonna let two niggas get money? I'm gonna get $1 billion
Without them niggas.
Right.
That's the important part.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it without them niggas, and I'm going to do it in a different way than them niggas.
Yeah.
Like, just think about that, because coming through rap saying fuck Jay-Z is like pissing where you live at.
Yeah.
You can't come and be challenging Jay-Z and Diddy and in New York
Right.
and against Murder Inc. at the time. Like, he come through that shit. He fought for what he got.
He did.
That boy fought for what he got.
And he stood on it.
And like you said, he ain't let a nigga down once.
He ain't let us down. Ain't nobody took nothing from him. Ain't nobody.
He ain't went out bad once. Ain't that crazy?
Right, right.
He might be the only rap nigga that done kick that high level gangster shit like
Nah, you can't say that because then there's too many that you'll be done overlooked.
that done went that far that ain't went out bad.
Hey, man, shit.
Give me some more.
Shit. Oh,
Hov didn't kick that high level gangster talk though.
it's the fuck he did.
I've been shot, nigga. I'm
Nigga,
ready
think
to
about
die.
it. Hov,
This nigga, look, if it's beef, cock it and dump it, the drama really mean nothing to me. I ride by and blow
No,
your
think about
brains out.
think
like,
about
he
how
just
much
come
shit
straight
Hov
murder.
think about how much shit Hov done rapped about, right? And think about just how much shit you done learned about his life over the years that you know is a fact that you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't shy away from it, but think of how much shit he ain't never spoke of.
Right. But that makes it different, because 50 coming out saying, I shoot up your mama house, nigga, and make your ass look for me. Like, he ain't talking about hustling at this time. He was straight grimy on some, I'm talking about that level of gangster shit, bro. When a nigga coming saying, if it's beef, what he says?
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
if I was you, I'd
that's
be
not a
shook with
character
me.
that he created.
I know.
He played that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's shit.
But then you
It's a lot of
usually go
niggas that
out
done-
mad, though. Usually we catch the rap nigga that kick that kind of shit. They done caught him and kicked him in the ass somewhere down in his career.
Well,
He
yeah.
done got somebody done beat on him. Like, even Suge, after so long, you get knocked out. After so long, like,
You got to keep it, like, I don't think you can only look at shit like that type of shit one way, though. Like, nigga, the baddest motherfuckers then got knocked out.
and I'm not saying
That don't mean that you ain't still a bad
But
motherfucker.
when I'm saying knocked out, I mean dethroned. And when we say 50 never went out bad, we not even talking about took a loss. We spoke to him having bankruptcies and things like that.
That's
he went
business.
through. Right. But them can be considered losses to people who don't have the vision that we have to understand where he's at. When I'm
Well,
saying,
that's from the outside looking in.
Right, but
People
what
don't
I'm saying-
understand how you protect your business assets.
Exactly.
Shit like that. It ain't like that's a failure. That's just how you protect the money and shit you already got.
But what I'm saying is he hasn't been dethroned. At least that's what I mean when I say he never went out bad.
That's why I ain't never went out.
But I'm saying most niggas, they at some point, like Suge, when I say he was knocked out, it ain't because he lost a fight. I'm saying the atmosphere around Suge changed to where he was now dethroned from that scary.
He's still Suge Knight.
He still Suge Knight, but not that scary.
Yes, the fuck he is.
Nah, they knocking, they stay hitting on him, Karlous.
I know it, but if niggas,
They wouldn't dare hit Suge in the 90s, bro.
shit, they tried. It was a few motherfuckers that
90s?
tried. Yeah, Suge had ops though. Too.
Yeah, he had house, but I'm talking about catch him down here at the club and try to knock him out. Shoot him, have him up here at the thing where he running niggas over trying to get away.
No.
Like, bro,
Do
what
you not-
living like it?
What do you think happened in Las Vegas? They was trying to kill him too.
No, he come up there to try to bargain, to get in on
Oh,
the
what
deal.
I'm saying, I'm talking about the night Pac got killed. They was
Oh,
gonna
okay.
kill him too. They was shot at the car. They wasn't aiming at one person. Well, he
Yeah,
got
but
hit
that-
up too.
but that
Suge
was-
done got hit up a lot of times.
But that's a direct violation. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. Right? But for a minute,
No,
there was
that's
a
just
aura.
that's just playing the game. Like, ain't nobody gonna just let you bully them and not do nothing back. But if you in the game,
50 Cent ain't been dethroned. He been bullied.
But he ain't just walked around and slapped motherfuckers. They done had fights.
He done took their money from him. That's worse. If I were Young Buck, them I'd have probably tried to kill that nigga.
But you don't. That's
You made
not.
you feel me? You done took millions from me versus slapping me.
That's only watching that shit from the fan point of view.
Nah,
Then
'cause I
think
know
about it from the
Buck. I'm
business. I'm not defending either side.
Right.
What I'm saying is, if you on the business side, he didn't take shit. I can't say that he took nothing. But what I'm saying is,
I come crash 85 South, you know how much of an arch enemy I am to you? If I come and make these people...
If I signed you to 85 South,
yeah,
and shit didn't work out, and I still continue to make millions of dollars, like they did at G Unit, you can leave here and say, they fucked my money up. They took my money. Because they still got it. Nigga, we had the money before we signed you.
But see...
So if you come over here and your shit don't work out, that don't mean that I took nothing from you. That just means you wasn't able to use the infrastructure that I created to create this money.
This is revisionist
on
history.
The business side.
Nah, this revisionist history.
Okay.
You know too much about hip-hop, dude. I know you're a hip-hop. Listen, Young Buck and 50 Cent situation in particular, 50 was putting it out to ruin him, his career. He would kept on. That's what 50 do. He used his platform to say, he embarrasses you. He puts stuff out to diminish your value in the marketplace. And that, to me, is worse than us fighting. I can take a fight from it.
Hey, man, I don't know.
But to make me go from selling 200,000 my first week to 2,500 my first week, you done crashed my company.
Nobody should be able to do that.
Well, everything in this business is on perception, especially with a rapper. Not for y'all and not for me. We hard numbers and listens and things like that. With rappers, they live on perception. So once we view you as not the guy that we thought you were, it affects the business.
All right, so this is the argument that I've been hearing from the 50 Cent side. If you came out and you went platinum and you sold all these records, right, and you tied up on the business side, when you successful, you want all the credit for your success. You got to take the same credit when you're not successful, or when you stumble, or when you fail, or when you flop. It can't be, oh, I did this shit by myself. When you come out in your first G Unit debut, you sell 1 million,
right?
And then when you come out and say fuck them, and then you sell 2,500 copies.
But that's the arrogance.
That's nobody's fault but yours.
But the arrogance of men and the crowd. See, sometimes the crowd will make you think you bigger than you are. You could deal with the crowd saying, yo, you don't need them niggas, man. Why you be with them niggas? Yo, bro, y'all nigga 85 South nigga together, man. You don't got to be on tour with them nigga. Karlous, go by yourself, bro. You don't need them nigga. But you an OG veteran. It don't affect you. But we talking about a young nigga come out of, cause see, here's the thing, even when I sit with 50, we not talking about Young Buck.
Right. No, this is just a hypothetical.
Yeah, but it's just a situation for me and you, cause I think it's so much information just in that altercation between the two. Right. You know what I'm saying? From a business perspective, it's like, yo, I believe him to have crashed his company. I believe him to had literally affected how the marketplace views this guy, along with what he's done. But I think 50 was hammering it down.
No, but you got to keep in mind
and
this too.
Lawsuit.
I think 50's argument, from the way I hear it from interviews and the way that he disputes the claims or whatever. I'm not defending nobody. I'm just telling you what I hear on both sides. I'm hearing that he says, "Hey, if I gave you a opportunity, and I'm telling you, I'm taking you where I'm going. You're meeting the Vitamin Water people." You meeting the Reebok people, you know the Louis Vuitton people, I done took you to the Nike people. You mean to tell me you ain't had no hustle about yourself where you couldn't create no more lanes?
Exactly.
I got these clothes. You ain't tried to jump in and throw nothing on or wear nothing in the video. I got this liquor. You want to drink this other liquor for free. You're not making yourself an asset. I got all these avenues where you can get paid. And all you want to do is rap. You're not on social media. You ain't out here trying to help sell no tickets. You just leaning on me to pay you. That would be the argument, right?
And I agree with 50 in that. And you feel what I'm saying? Because the truth of the matter is this.
I think that's the thing. He wanted all the artists that didn't find success over there on his platform to create more revenues for themselves. You got the light. You with the hottest nigga in the game. You're supposed to be able to parlay that into other opportunities for yourself.
The rapper, though.
You should be able to, like, if I'm putting you on this platform, right? You talented. I believe in your talent. I fuck with your raps. If you got a hit and you want me on it, I'm going to get on it. But until you bring me something, I can't just get on bullshit because I'm your homeboy.
Right.
Bring me some shit that could be a hit.
Yeah.
Now let's make some money, because you know hit records make money.
Yes.
When motherfuckers make something that's going, when it's viral, when it's a hit, when you're trending, that's what people want. You supposed to be able to use the resources to make that. So if you don't take advantage of the resources, and I'm out here getting up every day, I'm in the office, I'm in the studio, I'm working on music, I'm calling people for you, setting up shit, and you ain't showing up. And I'm spending the money. You on my dime, but every time I go and some shit go for me, you supposed to get some because I got some. We still working.
Right.
Work.
Right. I'm with you on that. But and also here's the thing though, when I examine the rapper that usually come from a low income environment, I usually see them go and get with someone like a 50 Cent or get in this industry, and then they double back and their first objective is to shine on the hood.
This the thing. This is the thing. As an artist, that's the price you pay for having to go through another artist. If an artist came up and they grinded their shit up and they got their own record label situation, it's not their responsibility to go and put you on. This is a business.
Yes.
They looking for people who we can market, who we can make money off of right now or in the next few years. You got talent. You just a little rough around the edges. You just need to be in a real studio. You need to be around some business. I'm going to try and take you out the hood. But as soon as you put that money in their pocket, they go right back to the hood. And then there ain't no return on investment.
And because what happens is, at least what I think, is that they try to show the hood that I'm no longer like y'all. You
so go back and say, we made it.
We made it. It might be we made it.
Right.
But at the same time, like, if it's we made it, why you keep pulling up in the Bentley? Don't nobody else got nothing. Or you keep pulling up in the Rolls Royce.
The same way that you don't have no responsibility to make sure nobody else. Everybody is grown.
So we ain't done nothing.
But it's not necessarily we.
That's what I'm telling you.
It's somebody from right here who had the same opportunities as you. I got up every day with you. I went to school with you every day. You sat beside me. I spent the night at your grandma's house. We ate the same food.
Yes.
We spent the same summers in this regular motherfucker. You had the same opportunity that I had.
Yes. Yeah.
So if success to me look like a Bentley, why should I buy a Suburban so you can have something?
But that's why it don't look like we when they come back. So when they come back, it look like I made it, not we made it. So when they show up with the I made it talk, what happens is, nigga, they become a target. Now I try to keep myself as a
You became a target when you left.
Of course.
It ain't about what you came back with.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
'Cause you can't be a target.
As soon as you made it out the hood,
you gotta be in a nigga frame to be a target though.
As soon as you left the hood, you became
I'm
a
out
target.
to reach though.
No, you're not. Your people still stay right there. You gonna come home eventually.
That's true.
When you left.
That's true.
Whether you left on good terms in your hood or bad terms. Oh, you better than us because you left.
That's
true. You think you the shit because you moved to such and such. Oh, you don't fuck with us no more.
That's true.
Whether you got it or not.
That's true. That's true. Your people still there.
You know how many of them guys go to the league or go get that rap money or go get that business, real estate money, and go back and say, Mom, we made it. I'm finna move you out of here. She looking right in the face and said, no, the fuck you ain't. Because I ain't going nowhere. I don't know nothing now. I ain't never wanted it. This the house I wanted. I raised my kids here. This it for me. I ain't going nowhere. There's plenty of people who who parents don't want to move out that house.
Yeah, that's true. Grannies and all. So sometimes even if your money right, you can't move your people because they don't want to move.
That's the thing.
Granny don't want to move sometimes. I don't want that big. I don't want to do all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do it for you, Granny. I'm going to get you. I don't want all that. You definitely got that vibe out there.
It's a lot of people like that who even if they hit that lick, they not leaving the hood. Leaving whatever they planned. That's crazy, but it makes sense too. Because I know them people. Man.
But see, they as a rapper, it's a little different, bro. Because even the OG rappers like Boosie say, yo, get that money, get from down there. Because even if your intentions is pure, the circumstances is rare. Man, you done put yourself amongst kings, man, and you just don't drink beer around wine sippers, man.
That's the thing about it. You don't even have to be a rapper. Look at it on a smaller scale. You can just be a nigga who work for the city. Whoever Saturday, when he ain't at work, or you like to fix up cars. You like to go to the car show, take your dog out, let the kids run around, throw a little something on the grill, put your chain on, put your, you know what I'm saying? Put your shit on, put your outfit on, be yourself. Just cause you a nigga with a clean air car on the east side. Do you not understand there's some more niggas on the east side that hate you for that?
Of course.
But what I'm saying is, he
don't face the leaving part we talk.
You gonna have enemies no matter what it is you doing in life or where it is you stay.
But the coming back part, bro, the leaving and going to get something that they feel like they can't attain and they're coming back.
I don't know.
It's a little rough.
I don't know what.
When you go home,
some motherfuckers is just natural born haters.
Facts.
That's it. That's literally what they put here to do. They are born. It's internal.
Let me see the ashtray.
Yeah, that hate comes from deep down inside.
Yeah.
No matter what they got going on, they ain't never gonna like what the next person doing. Shit. Same way motherfucker killed Coach Cheese, man. I'm coolly high. Man. Just because he was about to go to school and he was that nigga, bruh.
Bro.
That's how it be.
Fucked up out here.
But you need it. That's the balance.
That's a fact, man.
That's the opposite side of this shit. You gonna get a whole lot of love, but even if you get a little bit of hate, it's gonna still be heavy. It's gonna be heavy, and that hate. But you need that fuel to keep going, and knowing that you ain't perfect yet.
Will you ever be though?
Nah.
So are you striving for it, knowing you won't be it?
Nah, I mean, I think you have to try to strive to be perfect. So even when you fall short, you at least tried hard enough to be a good person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you'll never be perfect, but you can be good.
Right.
You can definitely be a good person or a great person. Excellent. But you'll never be perfect.
Right.
Because God made us imperfect.
Yeah.
Like you can never, the most you could be is a 99. You'll never be 100.
Right. Yeah. Welcome to this Up There podcast. I go by Big Loon, your active and attractive host, man. We already been rolling, but I do want to introduce the podcast. Today I got a tycoon in the comedian space, a tycoon in the podcast content space, an actor. The guy is all over the place and killing shit. I got Karlous Miller. What's going on?
What's happening?
I appreciate
going on, Big Loon.
Appreciate you.
No, appreciate you having me, bro. It's always dope to chop it up with you and go back and forth and have verbal combat and shit.
Yeah, I love it, bro.
Yeah.
You one of the only guys that I be like, yo, bro got those ideas like me, like where it's like, yo, you done thought about a number of things.
Most definitely.
And I find that in people that do comedy a lot. You know what I'm saying? I find that people that in comedy, at least the people I bump into and that I've studied, they have a lot of thoughts and opinions on things.
Yeah, because comedy will change your brain chemistry, the way that you think about things. And then you just, once you learn how to like start filtering real life through like your creative process, you look at everything different. I don't even know if that makes sense to people who don't do that, but
do to me.
It's just like creative people. The way you see things, like artists look at life different. Like people who can paint, people who can draw, or you know what I'm saying, people who do stuff with their hands, who can build shit. They just have a different little level that they can take shit. Like people who can do math in their head, they can just take it to another level that regular people don't. And once you start looking for the humor, even in the worst situations, it'll just change your whole perspective on shit. I have so many. Like, you spend your time just having, like you said, your own thoughts and being in your own world. So
just having your own opinion when something pop up.
Yeah, I always like to wait and just see what happened first, because I love to go back to the, you know how like when it be some shit and it be like mass hysteria or like somebody trending or some shit or whatever the situation is. I always like to be like, hold up, don't say nothing yet. Wait. Because it's always going to be, that's when the most ridiculous stuff come out.
I do that.
Because you remember when COVID came out, they was like, black people can't get this shit.
That's like, what?
Yeah, I love that boy.
Bro, I do that on purpose, right? So with like pop culture, I have a side of the podcast I do with no guests where it's just me and the camera.
Yeah, you need shit like that.
And so when I do that, I talk about topics, but I always wait. Because I don't even want to be involved in the clickbait shit. I don't want to be involved. And then I want to have an opinion that's like formatting on it. I don't want to be swayed by what everybody's saying right now. Because when you listen to these opinions come out, they usually along the same lines. When stuff like that happens, it's like everybody's kind of saying the same thing. It's just he dropped his podcast on Monday, he dropped Tuesday, they all saying the same fucking thing.
But you know what's crazy is though, like as you get deeper into the industry or the entertainment world, it ain't until one of those stories pop out that you really know what really happened to make you look at all that shit totally different. You know what I'm saying? It's like when some shit come out and it's something that's close to somebody that you know or people that's involved or things that you heard about prior to it coming out, you like, why it's coming out now? This old, this happened. Damn, this shit old.
Right.
Damn, that ain't what happened.
Right.
Then you be like, oh, they gotta put some sauce on it.
Spinning it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And it's fucked up that that's the way that we have to be entertained. And I think it's like, that type of shit is okay and it's acceptable, but it can't be our source of real news.
Exactly.
Like, our entertainment can't be our news.
But they've got it mistaken because they don't understand. See, we think that just get informed. We don't understand we're misinformed on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Because they think it's better than having no information.
Or disinformed.
Right. We're told that you dumb if you don't know nothing. So just tell me something.
Yeah, and like I said, that can't be, our entertainment can't be our news.
Right.
Because shit, it's just like having vegetables on the plate. We might not always like it, but we need to hear real shit.
That's facts.
We don't need to just hear the sauce.
Right.
We need to hear the real shit so we can really make honest opinions about how we move forward as a culture, as a people, as a race. How can we prevent some shit from happening if we just keep getting the hyped up, sensationalized version? Like, give us the whole facts of this shit.
And you know what? That's why when I had these conversations on the pod, I like to just have conversations. I don't talk to people certain people that ask me, yo, what's the questions or something like that. I don't even talk to them.
Yeah, I don't really, I think that's one thing that's getting overlooked. We don't do a lot of interviews.
Right.
Sometimes we want to have real life organic conversations, and sometimes you can, but when it's somebody you're a fan of and you got interview type questions or, shit that you always wanted to ask him, you'll ask him, but it ain't like you gotta, so tell me what were, you know what I mean?
Well, unanswered questions.
Yeah.
Things that hasn't been answered yet, but to bring somebody in and like, so how did you, that's not what we on.
How did you start the 80s?
Yeah, come on, bro.
Like that. It's
that's
so
not
much
what we doing.
Yeah.
We're too unique for that. We're
but
too impactful.
Sometimes you need to do that. So, because you're on different platforms and they have different audiences.
Right.
And you do have to be introduced to shit like
that. But we do introduce it. But it's not the layered introduction the way they do it. So how does it do it? So how did you do this? So how did you? It's like it's a overarching introduction of what we're talking about, and then we dig into whatever we're talking about on it. But you answered a lot of these questions that people ask over and over about some of these things.
It's cool.
I mean, of course,
whatever they want to know.
Yeah, but I think podcasting is, at least on this side, I try to bring some. Well, we just have a natural conversation, man.
But you had a lot of good guests on here. You was going back and forth with Dr. Umar and shit.
Yeah, man.
Got some intense moments.
Yeah, yeah. That was a good one, man.
That's hard, man. Keep doing your thing, bro.
Yeah, now we build and
I love to see different outlets. I love to see different interviews and, just get different perspectives when I'm at the crib and I'm just chilling. I click on everybody's shit just to see.
I know you consume a lot, man.
Yeah.
You know all the rap niggas that coming up. You be knowing shit.
Bro, I'm still a fan of the culture. You know what I'm saying? I get to look at the shit as a grown-ass man now.
Right.
And really just, like, okay, I see what they doing.
Right.
See what they doing.
Yeah,
and some things.
Yeah, I think that Dr. Umar one, man, for me, it kind of changed how I look at things now. Because I said, oh.
What you mean?
With the content world, right? There's niches. There's things that only certain people can do well, And I think if I can polish my live show, because that was a live show. That was a sold-out live show.
Yeah.
With me and him. And I think if I can polish that and do that right, I think it's something there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just think, and I saw a lot of people adopt that. Adopt certain elements of even that conversation and reference that conversation when they speak with Umar.
Yeah.
They booked him after that. Like, a lot of people reference that, like, yo, man, I saw you on, and man, y'all were talking about Dion, and they got back.
Yeah, I would love to do an interview with him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say shit. I'd just let him talk.
There you go.
I would. He could literally just come on my platform and just talk. I ain't got shit to ask him.
Yeah, I think I kind of, and I changed how people dealing with him now. People are now doing a versus thing with him, and I don't really like that because I didn't do if you listen to that conversation, we really had some, I tried to get him to explain a little more.
Yeah.
He was right making his points, but I want to dig into that. Why is that? Why you think that? Why do you think somebody would do that? And for me, I just think it added to that.
Yeah, well, that's kind of, I could see how that could be. That could be frustrating, I guess.
Yeah.
If you keep asking a nigga why, and he's like, nigga, don't ask me why.
Nah,
deep down inside.
Nah, he respect me too much for that, though.
No, I feel you.
Listen, you gotta think, that's his 5th time coming on my show. He the only person that came that much. And he hit me.
Pause.
Yeah, that's a big part. That's a big part.
Hey, man, that's dope.
But you know what I'm saying is that there's this respect there. So he knew that, I was trying to get him to explain to his audience some of those things. Like, we got the next one that come out next week.
Oh, well.
And so we get intense about some things that now has come out that I was right about. Because I told him that you see the girl that, and it'll probably be out by the time this come out, but did you see the girl that had the big knot on her face and said, a dude asked for my number and they didn't give it to me, and these black men let me get the bricklayer.
Yeah.
He went crazy on black men about that. You coward, stupid mother.
But think about it. That's one-off situation. She dead ass wrong for that. But it's niggas out there that probably needed to hear that.
And that's what he was saying.
That's it.
That's what he was saying.
That's what I'm saying. You want to be passionate about some shit that you don't even know is real or not.
Yeah, I said, damn, you give grace to the black woman in this conversation. You give grace to, I said, what do you say to the black men that say you're too hard? You don't give any grace to them, even in situations where you're wrong about this girl saying black men didn't defend her when this is an allergic reaction.
Yep.
And he was just like, well, I'm not going to retract it because they need to hear that.
They do.
And
it's still a valid point, but it's like when it's directed at one particular incident that's false, then it just loses validity.
Right. And I think
validity.
It's gonna do great. It's going to do great on YouTube because we go back and forth. He get heated. He telling me, because I'm saying, why black men got to be blamed for everything,
Because that's our role.
To be blamed for everything?
That's a role that was given to us that we would never ask for. That's just part of it. It's one of the drawbacks of being a black man. It comes with it. We always gonna be at fault. Because think about it. What have niggas ever done to anybody?
But each other.
Thank you.
Niggas don't do nothing but fuck
But
with each other.
that's abuse. The violence is transferred. It's just a transfer of violence. That's it. Even that ain't a nigga's fault.
When you dealt with Netflix, what was that about? Did y'all have to audition? How do you get a deal with Netflix? How does that happen?
What do you mean a deal?
How do you get a content licensing deal?
What do you mean?
With Netflix? Like, I'm sure they license y'all content, or did they purchase that piece of content? I guess I'm asking what happened with your Netflix situation?
Man, just doing those live shows is like, if you think about what we do when we go out and we record these live shows and we put them out on the platform, bro, we really producing and dropping a special every week. Why not link with the biggest platform that does that? It's just a natural progression. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like they saw what we were doing. They send their team out. They send some people out. Some people get on some phone calls. It's some back and forth. It's a few lunches. It's a few emails. It's a process. It ain't just like they show up with the paperwork. You get what I'm saying? It takes years to close a deal like that. Oh, most definitely. Gang violent.
That's hard. It's hard. We got DC in the building.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it takes years to make some shit like that. At least a year or two. Just to make sure that the business is right and everybody's gonna be satisfied with the terms and conditions.
Right.
Things of that nature. So big shout out to the whole department over there at Netflix, man. Especially anybody that got something to do with the black people content on that app.
Right.
That department. Whatever department that is.
Yeah, for sure.
Because y'all don't get enough credit.
For sure. To try to even hold that up or hold that down over there.
Yeah.
Because they can whitewash that if they want.
Same
And
with
for the most part,
just hearing that the people that own Fox own Tubi broke my heart.
we're going to talk about that in a minute.
A little bit. It didn't all the way, but a little bit. You get what I'm
we
saying?
can get it. Yeah, we can get into
It's kind of like finding out a chick that you've been knocking off used to talk to one of your partners.
Right. Yeah.
I ain't know.
Yeah.
You know, you got to do background checks on people.
Right. But
but even that, anywhere, anytime, even if it's that, they still letting niggas go over there and do their thing. I don't want to say letting, but niggas over there doing their thing.
Yeah, but not letting. I think they're using that as like they use us to get the wheels on it, to get the car rolling, and then in a minute,
okay, but this how we can counter that. We gotta use that to get to the next step. We can't just let that be it then. If that's the attitude behind it, we need to be working on an exit strategy right now then. If that's the emotion behind it, we either love it or we hate it. Because if we stamp it as we love it, it's going to blow.
Of course.
But if we ain't fucking with it, it need to be said out loud.
But they know how to trick us. They know how to trick us.
We can't allow it. We can't allow it.
Guess how they trick us, though? Incentivize us with a little paper. Boy, that's how Trump got us. That's how they all get us.
Trump didn't get us.
What?
He didn't get us.
What?
You think he got us?
What?
He got the niggas that wanted to be got.
No, he got the.
He didn't get us.
I'm talking about.
He get
black people as a whole,
bro. I don't.
For the most part,
I don't.
They're not paying close attention. He didn't get me with the past.
What if they are though? What if that's the real? What if they are paying attention?
But the information don't say that. We're not collective. We don't work together about nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck around and try to pass some shit that sneak fuck around and actually work for the benefit of people he don't even fuck with.
Of course.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But we just went through a lot.
You look at what he does as who he is. He a crook too.
Yeah, of course. Now, what I'm saying that's why I say he got us. I ain't said he did nothing that was upstanding.
No, this is the thing about black
people. It's a hat trick.
We love a villain.
And we love to feel like we win.
I don't want it to sound like I fuck with him. It's some people.
We love to feel like we winning.
I feel like even if
we not winning though.
He do so much bad shit that
they'll drive an old Mercedes. A nigga drive an old Mercedes for the fact that it's a Mercedes. We love to just feel like it's a win. It don't even matter, bro.
So what are you saying? That black people settle?
No. I said we're easily
drive an old Mercedes.
Yeah,
but it's by choice.
Yeah, of course. But I'm talking about.
That's just the one he wanted.
No. I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about the guy that drives it when his money could have got him a new reliable vehicle. He could have got.
That's not your call to make.
It ain't my call, but it's a responsible call to make.
No, it's not.
If he's driving that car,
that's his business.
But he's forcing it. He's acting like he's driving Like I know niggas that'll put the keys out on they hang the keys out over their thing.
Wait a minute. You overlooking something very
Help
important.
me understand.
You looking at it like an old car. The nigga who owned the car, that might be his motherfucking one. That might be the one that he wants.
Yeah, and I'm not
This
talking
nigga
about
might have
him, though.
millions of dollars in his
But
life.
you
But
bring
you don't see me in this motherfucker.
Nah, you bring
91 Cutlass.
Yeah, nigga, I fuck
You like
with
a 91 Cutlass. Don't look at it like a 91.
Listen, I'm talking about a specific guy. I ain't talking about the guy who. So we got to have context of our conversation.
Okay.
Let's back up a little bit because we unpacked a lot of things.
Right.
We talked about Tubi in about 5 seconds right there. We talked about Tubi, Dr. Umar,
Right.
and a few other things, right?
Shout out to Dr. Umar.
Shout out to Dr. Umar.
And forever put some respect on
what
the
I'm
doctor
saying,
part.
all I'm saying is we like to feel like we win. When black people, we're slaves of symbols.
No, we're not. We got to stop thinking like that.
No, this is the proof, bro. We spend all our money in the consumer market.
Who believe? Why?
Google it. Why? Because we're slaves of symbols. We going to get Nike. We go get Mercedes. We go get all these.
Even if we stop buying that shit, then what?
Then we put our money back in the community. We buy houses. We buy hospitals.
What does that do?
That builds the community up.
The money still has to be spent.
But it builds our own community. It circulates through our community. We take all the money we make and go spend it on things we don't own, like just bullshit that's owned by other people. So what I'm saying is we're slaves to the consumer market and symbolisms.
I don't believe that.
Tell me how. Give me something, some indicator that says we're not.
Because there is no we.
They spend billions of dollars on weave every year. Black women do.
That's their business.
Of course that's their business, but I'm telling you that they don't need weave. They buy, this is fake hair, horse hair, some bullshit.
That's what they want.
Of course, but
it's free will.
You ain't listening to me.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so I'm saying we're slaves to the consumer market.
No, we're not.
Why are we spending our money in the way
because we live in a capitalistic society. If you don't spend it, it's worthless.
Why do we spend it in the way that we do?
Because niggas buy the same way you do. Look at you. A nigga gonna watch this and say, man, Loon got 4 chains on.
That's what I'm saying.
Why
ain't no better.
Why you ain't invest that in the black community?
No, I've invested.
You can't be a hypocrite on the platform.
I ain't a hypocrite.
Yes, you are. So you just said we slaves and you the one bought all them chains.
If I was a hypocrite, I'd say y'all.
You said we.
That mean I'm not a hypocrite.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Everybody
see that?
But what I'm
saying
is,
if I say we, that mean I'm not a hypocrite. If I say y'all, that mean I'm separating from y'all. I'm saying I got a Mercedes. I'm a slave to this same shit. I wear the shit.
Those are choices that you made. You could have easily not made them choices.
Of course.
You gonna fuck some of this money off.
That's what I'm telling you.
Well, why are you yelling at them?
Who's yelling?
But when you saying we are slaves, people gonna hear that and be like, what the fuck is you talking about?
No, they're not.
We're not claiming that.
Anybody that hears that and says that, they're waste men.
What?
Waste men.
No, we don't use those terms in America.
We're in America right now.
Waste man.
Yeah.
I'm listening to Drake, bro.
I don't listen to. Do I look like?
You don't say that shit in America.
Do I look like?
He's a waste man.
Yeah.
You mean a nigga work for the garbage company? No, we don't.
He's a waste man.
Okay.
That's my word.
No, but what I'm saying is there is no way to universally speak for all black people.
Who said that?
What I'm saying is like you can't say they spend $1 billion on weed.
I think you got a phone or Google?
Yeah.
You need to spend some time on it because I'm telling you that if I'm going by the numbers, you disregard the numbers.
We can't keep using the same arguments for the last 30 years.
Who is? I ain't never said
Chris Rock made a whole movie called Good Hair and said that. Now it's $1 billion trillion.
I never
whatever black women spend on their hair. Do you understand that white people outnumber black people in America like 6 to 13 to 1 or some shit? We're a fucking minority.
Hair, bro.
Yes, the fuck they do.
Not in the way that black.
Yes, they do. If they outnumber us by that many, that means that it's
fucking that white women buy more
10 times more white women in America buying weave than black women. Yes, I believe that.
Saying pure by numbers of people.
Yes, by volume alone, we are still in last place.
What we talking about?
What we talking about?
We talking about,
Okay, let's play the devil's advocate, Loon. What would happen if black women stopped spending money on weed? What would happen?
Well, nothing if they have no direction with what to do, and if us as black men don't accept them with their natural hair.
Okay, so if black men
So
stop
this is
buying,
the overall problem. Again, we are slaves. This is what I keep. Okay, I like
this is free will.
Yeah, but a lot of dudes want to see their woman with they don't want her with her natural hair. They'll tell her go get her hair done. We can't ignore this. What are you doing? Are you playing some game where you ignoring these things?
No, I just think that these arguments are dated. None of that shit would change anything about the structure of America.
Not without any direction.
Even with direction, people still gonna do what the fuck they want to do and buy what they want to buy. It's already hard enough to be a nigga in America. Ain't nobody finna not fucking try to make the most of it. You certain shit you gonna have to buy to try to
most of it,
increase your quality of life.
Most of it.
They have done such a number on black people that we buy this shit to try to hide and mask the insecurities.
Damn,
that
nigga just told me I can't speak for black people, and then
I'm not saying you can, but you can't.
What you just done, you just told me, that nigga just said, we doing this because we been through hell, and just told me I can't speak for black. Ain't that a bitch?
All I'm saying
ain't that our life?
There is a reason for everything.
If you don't listen, you get lost.
There's a reason for everything.
If you don't listen, you get lost. You literally argue me for 7 to 10 minutes that I can't speak for black people, and proceeded to say,
when you make a outrageous statement
like what?
We slaves.
Had some facts from it.
Like we slaves.
We slaves to symbols.
We not slaves to nothing.
Man,
we not slaves to shit.
That's weird.
How?
That's weird behavior.
Man, you must don't know the intensity of what slavery actually is. I ain't slave to a motherfucking thing.
We spend our money like, I say this, let's rephrase that. We spend our money like we're slaves to symbolism.
Bro, that's because we live in a capitalistic society. If we lived somewhere where where love was the currency, we would be out here loving the fuck out of each other.
Who says love isn't the currency?
Not in this country.
Who says that?
The people who founded this country on capitalism says that. Once you don't
people living in this country.
As a nigga who's been in the streets, but there's a nigga who in media, you don't mix love and money.
I don't, but there's people living in this country that is love based.
You know why?
You're speaking for the whole country. You told me I can't speak.
No,
for
I'm speaking from my little one
for black people.
My little 166 million. All the same way that I'm sitting here saying shit, there is nothing we can say that can universally apply to all black people.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So especially for the whole country.
Right.
You see, and so for you to say in the country, this country ain't got no love, it's like, bro, it's some people in this country right now don't care about no Mercedes. They don't give a fuck about a name brand. They don't care about a lifestyle or nothing.
You know why?
Living in the woods.
You know why?
Why?
Because they can't afford that shit. You have to act like you don't
There's
want
people going on Joe Rogan podcasts all the time. There's millionaires that live in the woods just cuz.
Think of how many people who go on there who just comedians who doing gig to gig though. They go on there hoping to be millionaires.
Facts.
But we live in the type of society where you need money to live to fucking get the full experience of this shit. Yeah. Now, if we lived in somewhere where we had to go out and find our own food and be entertained by the people who we live around and live in a community and be around people, and like I said, love was the currency, and we didn't have to worry about how much money we had in the bank and shit like that, and we were outside with it for real, then it would be another something else. But we live in America.
Do you think, does Netflix own that content or y'all own it?
What content?
That y'all did for them? Did they pay y'all for it or did they?
No, it's different. It's a different situation. We produced it and worked with a production company, and once they put it on the platform, they gonna have it on there for however long they gonna have it on there, and then it is what it is.
So will it be on the 85 app? I guess is my question at some point.
I don't know. Maybe.
That's interesting though.
Maybe.
That's something to look into. I mean, I guess that's a piece of content if they.
No, but it's like it's not.
They have interest.
Not to duck the question. Like we own some of it, but of course they're not gonna let us own all of it. And right. You know what I mean, it ain't one of them type of situations.
I think they're interested in owning the content that's on their platform. They're playing a different game.
But see, we played a different game too, because it's like you have to use that leverage to get in the game. They're always gonna get you on the.
That's why they come and give Chappelle $40 million, because they're saying, listen, we want to own this. We don't want to play the game where you own it, and we want to give you 40 and we want it. Is that okay?
Do you believe it?
That's what's being reported. And it
ain't
Kevin Hart.
Who would report that? Think about how this shit works.
Netflix.
Why would they do that? Why would they go and tell somebody the details of a contract that they got with Dave Chappelle?
Because I guess they want to level the market for people like you.
Why would they want to do that?
Because they don't want you to be unreasonable and think it's a $40 million number on a comic without it being ownership on their side.
What would make you think they would give Dave Chappelle all this money?
I believe Dave Chappelle to be worth $40 million.
What do you mean worth?
For 3 specials.
What do you mean worth?
You said what would make me think they would give him the money.
Right.
That speaks to his worth.
They don't give nobody shit. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. No, nothing in this business is given. They didn't give Dave Chappelle this money. They know how much money that he is going to generate.
Yeah, but
they know how much. They can
that's
say,
the max.
They can say, hey, Loon, we love your podcast. We would love to sign you to Netflix and give you a special. We know that you generate money. We know that we can go sell $500 million worth of ads against you coming to our platform. That's why you get these numbers.
Yeah,
they don't just pull numbers.
Think I don't know that, and I got deals everywhere.
No, but the way that you say it, you're gonna mislead people and make them think that they just.
Tell me what I said that'll mislead.
That they gave that man that money.
Nah, come on, man. They know what I'm talking about, isn't it?
They don't give nobody shit.
You think that? Yeah, I'm talking about why they came and offered him $40 million. Anybody that's below that standard don't watch this show. People watching this show know when I say Netflix gave Dave Chappelle $40 million, they ain't nobody nice in this world. We ain't talking like that. We talking about business.
But you gotta understand that ain't. We don't even know if that's the number.
Whatever the number is, we know they're interested in owning the content on that platform, because I hear comics time and time again speak to that. Big comics speak to, the reason why the front end is so much is because they're interested in owning it and not showing the numbers, not even giving you real data as to what it done. They'll tell you some.
But this the thing about it. I've been trying to get you to get out of this mindset. They don't have to give you shit.
If you in business with somebody, they don't got to show you the number.
They gonna show them the number.
Tell you it's good. It's number 6 on the little thing of the, like, I'm talking about, what, maybe you on the business side.
I am.
I'm talking
but
about
that's what I'm trying to get you to understand, bro. Listen to this, Loon.
Demographics and things.
Fuck the numbers. That's what you're not listening.
Yeah, I'm never saying fuck the numbers.
Fuck the numbers, because watch this. Watch this. If I'm Netflix,
I'm never saying
it's my platform. Do you understand? I can put any fucking thing I want to.
That's what I'm telling you. 4, 5, 6. That's what I'm saying.
So you as a consumer, you gonna watch this
not
shit.
The consumer.
As I'm saying, as somebody watching my platform, if I put 85 South in number 6, and that shit ain't even came out yet. It's the first day. They gonna think that this shit got some big numbers behind it.
That ain't got nothing to do with what I'm saying.
You just said that.
I said the hard numbers, the demographics, behind the scenes. Okay, when there's value to every viewer. There's an ad company that wants to sell something to every person that clicks on the 85 South podcast, Netflix show.
You're looking at it in a small
I'm
scope.
looking at how Netflix looking at it. They're selling that data, bro.
Wait a minute. Netflix. The whole company.
Everybody's selling data right
Wait a minute.
bro.
I'm trying to get you to even understand what Netflix is. It's the Netflix. This is where you watch all the movies at, right?
Yeah.
You think that it's just they got one Netflix deal? Do you understand they got ads against every movie on this motherfucker?
That's the whole point I'm making.
This is $1 trillion company.
Of course. So I'm telling you that, but take in mind, with it being $1 trillion company, every number counts. That's why on YouTube and things you can have fake views and certain things, because they auditing this because they're selling ads against it. So what happens is Netflix is taking that hard data that they're telling you is useless. And it's unfortunate that you were this high in the business and thinking this data is useless. when this data is so important?
You're not even hearing what I'm
hear me. I'm listening. Go ahead.
You're not hearing what how many motherfuckers have a Netflix account, first of all?
Plenty. Everybody.
Do you think they give a fuck what you watching on there, or they want you to have this account?
Who?
The company.
Hell yeah.
You think they give a fuck what you watch?
Yeah.
They don't.
Fucking right I do.
You can have a Netflix account and never watch nothing. You don't watch Netflix every day?
I think there's extreme value in what is actually being watched on Netflix. I 100% think that the value of Netflix lives in the people that are actually watching. I do think the subscription amount.
Not, because if they gave a fuck if you watched it or not, the shit would be free.
No.
It's not free. This shit is $20
right.
a month, $25 a month.
Yeah, and they ain't dead every month from a business perspective. So what I'm telling you is it's a game being played. They have a subscription model where people are paying the $20 a month. But if you're telling me that you think that the actual viewership of a company like Netflix is null and void, that's absurd, bro.
Okay. All I'm saying is
they sell ads against the viewership of that company, against the click-through rate. Right. They don't sell ads just based on who's signed up. They sell ads versus the click-through rate.
All right, Loon. It's way more complicated than that.
I'm okay. Tell me, cause I'm in it. Tell me. I know you in it too.
I don't have time. We would be here all day for me to have to try to break down how these people make all this money off of this shit. They don't give a fuck if you watch this shit or not. Honestly, the numbers matter to motherfuckers who give a fuck about numbers. The people who trying to buy some space.
You know it's different,
and that's what I'm saying.
Notice,
and that's only
that's the difference between subscription revenue and ad revenue, right?
Bro, even without all that, they still straight.
Yeah, but as a business, you have to sit down like you have people in your offices sitting down trying to figure out how to amplify your app, how to amplify your content, how to amplify your comedy on all different levels. And you're telling me that these sections of the business don't matter. I'm telling you, the viewership is where they sell the ads against, the same way that you guys do with your YouTube 85 South and with your audio with Black Effect. You sell ads against that audio and that video.
No, man. Do you not understand how the fucking world is working right now?
Yeah, I do. Go ahead.
Netflix is just like Google for fucking movies. They got every movie in the motherfucking world. Every movie you could think of.
I would argue
damn near,
is that.
And with the exceptions of certain movies.
I would argue YouTube.
But if you get a brand new Netflix account at your new house and you watch one fucking movie, do you not know that they have enough information about you to put all the shit that you might possibly in your lifetime while you have this subscription watch?
Fact.
If you come over my house and I've been watching Rambo and all this other shit, it's going to be some shit on my Netflix that you don't even know how to get to on your Netflix. Do you not understand that we are literally in the fucking Matrix?
Nah, I get
Netflix, they don't give a fuck if you watch it or not. If you don't have it, you're not going to be able to watch shit at this point. That's it. That's all I'm saying. And for you to say, oh, no, it's not just like, hey, it's not Walmart where you just walk in and they got shit. These motherfuckers get money off owning the site, subscriptions. The motherfuckers they know who watch this shit on TV, who watch this shit on their phone, who got it on their computer, on their iPad. But this shit is one of the biggest fucking companies in the world. So what I'm saying is, we don't even understand the scope of this shit. Like, this is it. Like, this motherfucker is huge. It's that.
Yeah,
it's the new way that we're gonna have to watch movies from here on out.
I know that.
So they don't give a fuck about.
They snuck that extra tier in with the ads. And so that's the thing. That's another generation of revenue. So they have a tier where you can have no ads. They have a tier where you can go, just to see.
I'm gonna show you how good they are at business. Do you actually believe that they losing money?
Of course not.
That's all I'm saying.
Of course not.
You said that they in the red every quarter.
But yeah, but I'm telling you, because they playing this subscription game. Well, when the money come in, they put it back out on content because they want to own everything that's on their platform. So they spend the most. Why you think they stole comedy from HBO? First, it was everything
that HBO special. That is absurd. That is absurd.
You don't think that they bullied the market and took comedy from HBO by offering comics absurd amount of money?
No.
Comedy Central and HBO, they took it from them.
No.
Okay, what's your argument against that?
Because I'm a comedian.
Okay, so tell me.
Do you know that HBO can come and give me a deal right now and it still be the shit? I can have an HBO special still. HBO ain't went no fucking
right
well.
now I could argue I believe that now, but for a moment Netflix stole the market from them, bro. They took every comic and gave them high amounts of money to do specials on Netflix, bro. They turned it damn near into a comedian platform.
I feel like I'm arguing with my uncle at the house on Thanksgiving.